At the 2025 Javelin 100, the coach of these guys asked me if I wanted to film a winter training camp in Sedona, Arizona. So of course I said yes. So after a few emails and phone calls, we all made our way to Sedona. For the pros, they'd have a week of running and riding, while I'd be in Sedona for a couple days filming their experience. Those days were eye-opening.
I should run through a brick wall right now before too.
This is what I learned. This is Sedona, Arizona. Great trails with great views make it a great winter escape to put in some solid miles for spring events. Jennifer would be racing the Black Canyon 100K after the camp, with Adam training for UTMB Chianti, and Will is racing Chucking Up 50K also in March. We'll circle back to how they did at these races in a few minutes. This is day 5 of the Sedona training camp, and everybody is heading out for a 5-hour run through Sedona.
I think the finish will be pretty tough. The big climb up Mount Wilson.
What is it, like 29 point something?
Yeah, it's like 29 and change and like over 6,000 feet. This is the guy who mapped it.
How'd you map it? Just Strava?
Yeah, the heat maps.
Yeah. I've been told that overtraining doesn't exist, just underfueling.
I've been super impressed with how the athletes have been responding each day. It's definitely been big days, but again, between the self-care, both in the morning and the evening, good fueling, they've been really responding well to the work.
And after 4 days of running and riding, everyone was fueling heavily.
Good calories though.
500, I guess. So you have a muffin, banana, and porridge?
Yeah.
Dang, that's impressive. I gotta get.
Yeah, dude,
I gotta go to your level.
I love breakfast. I go to bed dreaming of breakfast.
yeah, I'm impressed how much you can throw down.
Just making sure they're staying hydrated and carved up. So yeah, it'll probably be like a 5 to 5.5 hour day. So yeah, they'll be going through plenty of calories. And this is also day 5 of the camp. So, the furnace is hot. And so they're definitely going through a lot of calories. So
Ultra running is definitely an eating competition, both inside and outside of events. So after 4 days of training, everyone was eating big, as this would be the biggest week for most everyone here as far as training time goes.
Are those Rice Krispies?
Yeah.
That's like the move today, Rice Krispies.
The Celsius and the Rice Krispie, let me tell you, nothing hits.
High carb fueling is definitely having its moment, and with good reason. Most pros are doing 90 to 100 grams an hour or so during events. And was everybody winging it with their hydration and their fueling? No.
Yeah, when I got into trail running, the whole point was because I wanted to be free of data. I felt like in college everything was so data driven, running track, and now it's come full circle and we're talking about sodium and sweat rate and carbohydrates, but it's, I don't know, at the same time I feel like it's a different place now and it's really interesting. Yeah, we're all sitting there like crunching the numbers, trying to figure it out, like how many carbs do we need by mile 12? How long is that gonna take? And mile 21, and yeah, it's complicated.
Put this all in one bottle, mix it, and then dump half of it into another bottle.
Watching everyone take the time to prep bottles and gear methodically was really cool. Will, who is a mathematician, was weighing his drink mix on a scale, while Adam took the time to write out the amount of carbs and water to take on his training run today.
It's neat to see how everyone approaches things differently.
Yeah, and then I'll grab the Coke one. Okay. So I'll sip on Coke and then take a Coke to go. Yeah. Cool.
I mean, I have a lot less experience than the other athletes here, so I'm just trying to soak it in, but it is cool, yeah. Just observing is a big thing. You don't normally get to see what people do at home behind the scenes when they're just on a normal training day, so to kind of compare what I do to them, just get some ideas.
We've all heard the old adage of don't try anything new on race day. And today at the camp for this long run, Jennifer would be trying out Coca-Cola and sparkling water.
Coca-Cola, man. Yeah, 52 grams of carbs. Yeah, Jen's been testing out a little bit of different strategies when she comes into A's, trying some Coke, maybe a little bubbly water, just to try to stay ahead and switch it up a little bit.
The bubbly water is interesting that she's trying that.
Bubbly water?
Yeah, like Coke, yeah. But like, just a sense
Bubbly water I find can help like just settle the stomach. So you're obviously not getting calories with it, but you know, when you're taking in carbs, you know, 80 plus grams of carbs per hour, it's just a nice little reset. Your stuff's here.
Yeah.
I got a Coke bottle. Do you want to take one, or do you want
Yeah,
to
take one. I'll take one.
Oh, you got the OG in there.
Yeah.
Yum.
It's a little. It's like 52 grams of carbs around there.
Okay, good to know. Straight up gas up my nose.
So everyone was kind of testing their race strategies for Black Canyon, Chianti, and Chuckanut.
Hi, Derek. What's up? How's the run? It's nice so far.
And yeah, you mentioned Adam, like he's won Western States. That's my big goal for this year. So just to be out on a run and he's talking a little bit about the course and the race and things that he's tried, what's worked, and it's really valuable.
Everyone here at the training camp was flat out stoked to be putting in the time and the miles. And it's shown in past results, with Adam winning Western States in 2022, Will Murray having won multiple golden tickets, and Jennifer Lichter having insane 50K performances. On day 5 of the camp, Molly Seidel showed up fresh off a Bandera 50K win, and of course, her bronze at the Tokyo Olympics in 2020. And while Molly is not coached by John, she's coached by another CTS coach. She came down from Flagstaff for the day to join everybody.
Oh yeah.
I think having training partners and people that you surround yourself that also take, you know, their sport and their success seriously is really motivating for you. You're surrounded with yourself by greatness, and I think it just lifts everyone up. And yeah, everyone's so motivated, and you know, you don't really feel any lack of like, why are we doing this from anyone.
College station. You didn't miss out much there. It's the blood off my face.
Of course it's hard, but only from like a physical effort standpoint, getting out there to do it is not hard at all. That's, if I had my day completely free and I could do one thing, it would be this. And I think that's true for all of us.
It's good.
It's so good.
There's no calories in there, is there?
No, but it is pina colada. It is. I'm just here for straight gas.
Do you enjoy just going out and just exploring? Like, is that what you like about running and riding? Is just like seeing new things and like kind of just getting out there, I guess?
Yeah, that's definitely like the entryway to it, but then I also like racing. All of us here do. That's why we maybe put in like the extra effort, go the extra mile to prepare a little bit more. John's really good at incorporating like the fun part of training too, and we just like doing it. If you weren't enjoying what you're doing, then you're probably not going to prepare well for the races anyway. So it's a balance of both of those things.
And these guys, even though they're pros, are not robots.
I think if it's not fun at the end of the day, then it's going to be hard to have a sustainable process. So definitely keeping things fun, I think, is where I see athletes really take off and just do things that they didn't think they could do.
It's more of like, yep, this is how you get things done. Like sometimes we try to find like the perfect solution, like the perfect easy to like success, and I think we all agreed that like hard work really is like as simple as that, and we all like to work hard. Being surrounded by that, it's been pretty awesome, I think, and just motivating. Like it literally, like it feels like I have this ball. It's very like.
About 20 miles into the long run on day 5, Jen's quad was acting up, and John was there to help. But after some massage and stretching, they decided to call it a day, get a massage that night, and live to fight another day.
Like, when it first started, it was like right here.
Yeah.
and then now that doesn't hurt, and now it's like here.
Yeah, you just have,
like this is so tender.
Yeah.
Pushing through the pain isn't always the best choice. And after a massage, she was good to go the next day. Molly also had a bit of something acting up, so she ended up calling it a day early too.
I knew that I wanted a coach that, you know, was really invested in my goals and really invested in who I was as an athlete.
They're humans, right? They're not just data, you know, or just on the training calendar. It's like, so actually being with the athletes in person, which I don't get to do, you know, all the time. Unfortunately, I wish I could kind of be with the athletes more, but to be able to kind of see their emotion and kind of really connect with them.
Consistency is king at the end of the day. Like if you can have consistent weeks, if you can be honest with your coach and communicate well, I think that is such a great recipe for success.
It was really cool to see John work with everyone to adjust their training plans around weather, events, and sponsor obligations. On top of that, a coach who understands their athletes can really make or break training.
Especially since he's in Montana, like he understands the terrain and the type of stuff that we're running on. Like he went to college in Missoula, and like a big part of ultra running for me, like you take away the competition, like I really like the adventure component and being able to explore, be in new wilderness areas. And I felt like John would be able to still include that aspect of it to me, because at the end of the day, like those are like some of the memories you have from your career that are probably just as important as the wins.
All right, now I'm going to name off a few little things that I learned while in Sedona, just real quick. Sleep. Everyone took sleep seriously. We didn't stay up late. Sleep is crucial for recovery, and they treated that just the same as fueling and warming up. Proper warm-up and recovery. Speaking of warming up, everyone had their own little process to get ready. Taking those extra few minutes to get ready instead of just heading out the door really paid off. On a related note, Jennifer just put up a video on her YouTube channel about weight training, and it's really interesting, so I'll add the link in the description and you should go check it out. Gear checks. Packs, nutrition, gear, and hydration were all checked and organized, along with what and how John would be crewing everybody. None of it was random. Will even weighed his drink mix to make sure he had the proper carb count. Pre-running the course. With Jennifer running Black Canyon 100K and Adam running the 50K that same weekend, they pre-ran the course and formulated strategy. Each course is unique, and even though us normies may not be able to dedicate a training week or even a few days on the route of our next event, running similar terrain is beneficial from a training standpoint, and also strategy for fueling, crewing, and pacing.
Especially with, like, for me, a 100K debut, it's like, what is it like to run 62 miles? To be able to be here on the course and do it all, and then see, oh, maybe this section I need to do this, or, you know, this section maybe I need to go a little faster. And so, yeah, I think it's been really, really helpful. Not that training at home is not fun, but I think also, like, being narrow focused, especially with a race that maybe you care about. I want to do well, and I think it's really good to be able to, like, see the course and be on the course and just fully have a week of just, like, tunnel vision.
Of course, recce, recon, pre-running, whatever you want to call it, it's really great from a physical perspective and also a psychological perspective. While a dedicated training camp isn't exactly normal life for professional athletes, it is a good window into how pro athletes live and focus on details, and we can all learn from that. But how did everybody do at their spring events? Well, Jennifer and Molly both grabbed golden tickets at Black Canyon 100K, Will Murray absolutely crushed Chucking Up 50K, and Adam decided to run Canyon's 100K to win a golden ticket instead of Chianti. So at the time of this recording, he hasn't raced yet, but we'll see how he does. Sometimes I think it's easy to idealize the life of a pro runner, but in reality it's a lot of work. But it's also a lot of fun. Like and subscribe for more.